give yourself to the dark side.
Okay, so this set is done and it's glorious. I can't say that I loved the build process, but you don't buy a set like this for the build process. You buy it for the final result, and it was everything that I had hoped it would be. Honestly, I have been sitting on these 3 sets for a long time. This is set 31200, the LEGO Sith Art. It came out back in August of 2020, and in fact, it's been retired now for almost a year, so you really can't get your hands on this set except for aftermarket. And you had to have 3 of these to be able to build the Darth Vader. If you just had one, you could build a single Darth Vader, or you could build a Kylo Ren, or you could build a Darth Maul, which is totally what I would have if I would have only built one. But just to see it completely out like this is just incredible. I will say an interesting thing about this set, an individual one of these, it ran for 120 bucks and it had 3,400 pieces in it. So that meant if you had 3 of these sets, that's over 10,000 Lego pieces. But really, when you combine it like this, it actually ends up to be around a little over 7,000 pieces. So if you're going to do something like this, just be planning on knowing that you're going to have about 3,000 little round 1x bricks left over. But having said that, it's just phenomenal. I love the frame. I think the frame is really nice and it makes the set super solid. This was one of the first, like I said, LEGO art sets to come out. So it only had 12 colors of tiles, little bricks that you would choose from. That's a little different from the more modern day ones. If you've gotten the new Batman art set, that has 16 different colors in it, which 4 more colors may not sound like a bunch, but it just gives you a lot more options. Having said that though, it's a really standout piece. I love the way it looks on my wall, and it just goes great with the whole Star Wars look. So I highly encourage you. Again, if you enjoy this kind of thing, it's very cathartic. Find yourself a good podcast. Maybe not a good show because it's easy to lose track of where you are pushing in pieces, but maybe a good podcast. Just sit down. If you want to space out for a little while, then a LEGO art set is totally for you. Again, you can get your hands on a lot of newer ones nowadays, but the LEGO Sith Art you're going to find aftermarket, or sometimes get lucky in a Target or a place like that that's not the LEGO store. Anyway, super excited to finally have it done out of the backlog. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.